Hey, love, I'm inviting you to pause whatever you're doing, breathe in slowly, and let these words find a soft place in your heart. Everything that follows is spoken from a vast reservoir of affection and unwavering support. I've held these thoughts close for quite some time, waiting for the moment when you'd be ready to receive them. Today feels like that moment, even if some pieces might be a little tender to hear. My hope is that by the time we reach the final line, you will feel lighter, stronger, and more deeply connected to your own brilliance than ever before. Let's begin with the truth you keep forgetting. You are breathtakingly beautiful. Not just in the way a sunset is beautiful or how fresh rain perfumes the earth, but in the way stardust finds its purpose inside a galaxy, that quiet, luminous certainty. Yet I sense that you sometimes walk through the world like a dreamer, trying to catch their own reflection in a moving stream. You catch glimpses here and there, tiny flashes of your worth, and then they slip away before you can hold them. You are not alone in this. Many extraordinary souls misplace their own radiance in exactly the same way. But it's time we call your power back home. You possess a constellation of qualities that people nearby can't help but admire. Maybe it's the way your laughter turns ordinary moments into celebrations, or how your empathy stretches like gentle arms around anyone hurting. Perhaps it's your quiet resilience, how you keep showing up, even when storms threaten to knock you sideways. You sparkle with these gifts, yet you often dismiss them as ordinary, as if the miracles stitched into your character were somehow common or easily replaceable. They are not. Please lean in and let me remind you, your value transcends appearances and achievements. The surface level metrics, how you look, what your resume lists, the numbers in your bank account, are the shallowest parts of your ocean. They are ripples compared to the depths that lie beneath. Down where it matters most, you are composed of kindness that melts barriers, intelligence that solves puzzles no one else can untangle, and compassion that heals wounds you may never fully see. These qualities are your true currency, far more enduring than any trend or trophy. No fading spotlight or shifting algorithm can diminish them. Consider this. When people recall the moments you changed their lives, they don't mention your hairstyle, your test scores, or the brand tags on your clothes. They talk about how you listened without judging, how you voiced encouragement when they were certain they'd failed, how you saw a spark in them they'd nearly extinguished. They remember the day you made them laugh so hard their grief lifted long enough for them to breathe again. Those are the fingerprints of your soul, and they persist long after physical treasures fade. Even so, I know there are nights when doubts prowl like restless shadows in your mind. You replay mistakes on an endless loop, question whether you're enough, wonder if your dreams are too big or your steps too small. But hear this, your worth is an immutable fact. It is not a variable that dwindles when you stumble, nor does it inflate only when you reach a milestone. Your worth was woven into your very being at the moment you took your first breath, and nothing, not failure, judgment, or heartbreak, can edit that truth. What I want most is for you to treat yourself with the same tenderness you so freely offer everyone else. Give yourself permission to rest without guilt, to rejoice in your own victories, to speak to your inner child with gentle, encouraging words. Replace that harsh inner critic with a compassionate inner coach who recognizes progress, no matter how incremental. Celebrate the small wins, choosing healthy boundaries, practicing self-care, finishing a daunting task, or simply rising after a tough day. These victories stack up, forming the sturdy staircase that carries you to the grander peaks you dream of scaling. Remember, too, that you are not meant to travel this journey alone. One of life's greatest miracles is connection. Let trusted friends, mentors, and loved ones mirror back the wonder they see in you. Accept compliments with an open heart. Believe people when they say you are talented, thoughtful or inspiring. These reflections are not flattery. They are reminders, gentle nudges back toward the truth of who you are when you've forgotten your own reflection. I know you have ambitions that flicker in your mind like bright lanterns in the night, career aspirations, creative projects, healing journeys, adventures still uncharted. Pursue them boldly and with curiosity, but do so understanding that your identity is not confined to success or failure in any single endeavor. You are not only the composer, but also the music. You are not only the traveler, but also the path. Every experience, win or stumble, merely reveals another facet of your becoming. Embrace each lesson, for even perceived setbacks whisper invaluable wisdom about resilience, direction, and self-trust. Speaking of trust, I would love for you to root yourself in a new conviction that life is conspiring in your favor. Even when circumstances look bleak or confusing, there are unseen threads weaving opportunities behind the curtain. You may lose one door, only to find a hidden gate leading to an even more breathtaking garden. So keep your heart elastic and your mind curious. The universe delights in surprising mortals who believe in the magic of possibility. Now, let's talk about self-talk, because the words you feed your mind shape the reality you inhabit. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself when no one else is listening. Are they kind, encouraging, forward-moving, or are they laced with doubt and criticism? Choose affirmations that strengthen your spirit. I am worthy of love and respect. I am capable of learning and growing. I bring unique gifts to every space I enter. Whisper them in the morning mirror. Write them in bright ink on sticky notes. Breathe them in as you fall asleep. Repetition will carve new neural pathways toward confidence and peace. In moments when anxiety spikes or sadness weighs heavy, ground yourself in the present. Place a hand over your heart and feel its steady rhythm. That pulse is proof of your resilience. It has carried you through every high and low so far. Notice how your lungs inflate and release without you commanding them. This effortless exchange of life is your built-in reminder that some miracles require no conscious effort. If your body orchestrates millions of cellular symphonies each second, imagine what your spirit can accomplish when you align it with intention. It's also essential to forgive yourself for past missteps. Shame is a heavy cloak, and you deserve to shrug it off. Acknowledge mistakes, extract their teachings, apologize where needed, and then step forward unburdened. You would never force a friend to drag a suitcase of regrets into their future. Grant yourself the same mercy. Your past is not a prison, it's a library of lessons that can illuminate your next chapter. Let's address comparison, that thief of joy. Social media feeds and highlight reels often distort reality. Remember that you're witnessing curated snapshots, not the behind-the-scenes struggles each person carries. Resist measuring your path against another's mile markers. Your journey is uniquely calibrated to your soul's curriculum. Trust its timing. Seeds do not doubt their growth while buried. They simply soften, split, and reach for light when the season turns warm enough. Speaking of seasons, some chapters will test you more than others. When you find yourself in the valley, know that valleys grow lush things: wildflowers, rivers, new life. Your strength is forged there, your empathy deepened. Soon enough, you'll crest another summit and discover you can see farther precisely because of where you once knelt. Hold hope close during those darker stretches. Hope is not naive, it is the architect of resilience. I also want you to celebrate your body for the companion it is, not the ornament it may or may not resemble. Thank your legs for carrying you, your arms for hugging loved ones, your eyes for witnessing beauty, your voice for expressing truth. Nourish this vessel with rest, movement, and mindful eating. When you honor your body, you honor the life force coursing through you. If ever you question your purpose, reconnect to service. Acts of kindness, writing a heartfelt note, volunteering time, listening without distraction, ignite a sense of meaning that material success alone cannot replicate. Paradoxically, when you focus on uplifting others, your own self worth soars because you witness firsthand the positive impact you create. As we near the close of this love letter, let me offer you one more gentle nudge. Stay curious about yourself. You are an evolving masterpiece. New passions may bloom unexpectedly. Old beliefs may outgrow their usefulness. Remain open to revision and reinvention. A life well loved is rarely linear. It spirals upward, each loop bringing deeper wisdom and wider compassion. I am here, cheering you on, celebrating every courageous step you take. I believe in you with unshakable certainty, and I long for the day you look in the mirror and see what I see: a luminous soul, endlessly capable, worthy of every good thing the cosmos can offer. Until then, borrow my belief whenever yours wavers. If these words resonated, like this video and type 111 in the comments to claim this blessing. Let that triple one be your declaration. You choose self-love, you choose growth, you choose to see your own magnificence starting right now. With all my heart, I'm rooting for you, always.